The budget brinkmanship has cost the world's largest economy billions of dollars, as well as the trust of investors around the globe. And it also sparked calls to de-Americanize the world economy. Let's get some comments from Pepe Escobar, Asia Times online roving correspondent. Pepe, always good to see you there. Now, the catastrophes are being averted, but, there seems to be a little bit of tension still left there. Why?
Well, this basically is an extreme bad PR move for brand USA. All over the world, but especially here in Asia. This happens after 2 consecutive, extremely successful tours by Chinese President Xi Jinping. One in Central Asia, another one in Southeast Asia, clinching deals with everybody. China is, in terms of their 20 major trading partners, they have currency swap deals with almost all of them. And the most important part of the story is what happened this past weekend with that editorial at the Xinhua news agency calling for a de-Americanized world. Of course, this is not going to happen tomorrow or in the next few years. It's going to happen by 2020, 2022, which means the decline of the US dollar, the ascension of the yuan, a convertible yuan all over the world, and basket of currencies instead of the US dollar as an international reserve currency. The Chinese have been at it for the past 3 or 4 years, big time, and now they are in 5th gear.
But Pepe, China is the largest holder of the U.S. Treasury bonds. I mean, I understand that it's been bad PR for the Americans in Asia towards the dollar. How is it reacting now that the deal has been made? Is that giving them a little bit of confidence to say, okay, things could get back on track?
No, it won't, because we could have another shutdown in 3 months from now. And then we can have another shutdown in 2015. This will keep on going, because the key problem is America is indebted to $16 trillion and up and up and up. Their business model is unsustainable. In fact, foreign creditors like China, like Japan, even like Brazil with $250 billion so-and-so in US Treasury bonds, they are financing the American war machine, in fact. Those drones that you see killing Pashtuns in the tribal areas, they are essentially financed by foreign money. The United States would have to review the whole economic financial policy, in fact, which is still casino capitalism driven by Wall Street. There was a crisis in 2008, and the next crisis, according to the best independent economists all over the world, maybe could be the last, the crisis of turbo capitalism, and then we're going to get something completely different that we still don't know what it is.
But what happens then? We've heard China calling for the de-Americanization of world economies. Is Asia looking for other currencies to kind of divert its reliance on the US dollar?
Absolutely. This explains why they have currency swap deals with their major trading partners, like Brazil, with India. They're buying oil and gas from Iran and paying in yuan as well, or in gold, or even bartering. So everybody, all these major players, they are escaping the dollar, especially the BRICS group of emerging countries. And the aspiring BRICS all over the world, they are paying very close attention to it. And this is what's going to happen gradually over the next few years. The key thing to watch is the possibility in the near future of having a petro-yuan instead of petrodollar. This means China buying huge quantities of oil and gas all over the world and paying in yuan. If this happens, I would say in a time frame of 5, 6, 10 years maybe, then would be the end of the petrodollar. Then would be the Gulf petromonarchies looking at which way the wind is blowing. And their major customer is going to be China and not the US anymore, because the US will be self-sufficient in energy. So can you imagine all this happening within the next few years? It will be a radical transformation of an international financial system and the end of the US dollar as the major reserve currency. It will be probably a basket of currencies, including the yuan. It could be the dollar, the euro, the yuan, the ruble, the Brazilian real, but then it would be a level playing field in economic, financial, trading terms for everybody. Totally different from what we have at the moment.
Pepe Escobar, Asia Times Online roving correspondent. I'd like to continue with this conversation, but I'll have to say goodbye to you and thank you for your insights on this story.